So today, all of you are blessed by Srila Prabhupada, where he is accepting you as his Diksha disciples. And all of you are formalizing your relationship with Prabhupada through this Diksha ceremony. The spiritual connection with Srila Prabhupada is already there. That is why this Diksha ceremony formalizes that connection. The day Srila Prabhupada's teachings struck your heart, initiation has already begun. The spiritual Diksha has already begun. Diksha is a process. It is not an event. This event is part of that process. The process of Diksha is where the spiritual master shines Divya Gyan in your heart. Diksha. The word Diksha. Di and Ksha. Di means Divya Gyan. By giving Divya Gyan, the papas, all the sinful reactions, papasya kshayam, destruction, ksha means it destroys. So one should understand that your connection with Srila Prabhupada has already begun. It has come to one level of maturity, of having firm faith that Srila Prabhupada will guide you, inspire you, give you spiritual strength, hold you and take you back to Krishna. That faith you have developed. And Srila Prabhupada, a confidential associate of Krishna, come into the material world, establish this Krishna consciousness movement as a founder and acharya of the movement. And every one of us in this movement are his Diksha disciples, beneficiary of his Divya Jnana. And since Srila Prabhupada as a Diksha Guru takes a responsibility of taking us back to Godhead, he is the first and the primary Guru in our life, eternal Guru. In the process of this journey of Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada has set up this ISKCON institution where one gets sadhu sangha association, like-minded association, where one learns from more advanced, experienced Vaishnavas how to serve Srila Prabhupada better and better. They all acting as Siksha Gurus. One should understand the big difference between the responsibility in the relationship of Siksha and Diksha. The relationship of Siksha, just like in a school class of so many students, 1 hour some physics teacher will come and go, another one chemistry teacher will come and go, so many will… They teach and they go away. But then there is one class teacher who overall ensures that the student goes from this class to next class to next class. So in the same way, the responsibility of taking us back to Godhead, the deliverer, who delivers to Krishna, who delivers you to Krishna, not the Siksha Guru, means that is not the meaning of that relationship. Siksha relationship means it all depends on what mutually commit in a relationship, isn't it? So Siksha relationship is different, much lighter. You learn from so many people, so many things. You learn from more advanced sadhus. They're all Siksha Guru. But the unique position in your life is for the Diksha Guru. The Siksha Gurus are only assisting the Diksha Guru, Srila Prabhupada. They're all servants of Srila Prabhupada, who is the Diksha Guru of all of you. So this understanding has to be there as to the significance of the continuous, unseen, invisible action of Diksha Guru in your life, in your heart. And that is the meaning of saying that Srila Prabhupada, if you surrender to him as you are expected to at the time of Diksha, Srila Prabhupada takes all your karma, which means what? Takes in charge of your karma. And he will guide us back to Godhead. If you have to go from point A to B, there will be so many milestones. Go here, there, there, there. Finally you reach. Once we surrender to Prabhupada, your life's milestones are fixed by Prabhupada. You don't have to think about how I'll reach from A to B. Today you're in A, how you'll reach B. Don't have to think that. He thinks for us once you are surrendered. So he leads, Prabhupada leads our rest of the journey of our life. What a great, good fortune to have a pure devotee holding our hand, making us, clearing our heart of all the anarthas, unwanted things in the heart, purifying our heart with pure transcendental knowledge from Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. So it's a continuous relationship. In our lives we have had so many relationships in this life. So many lives, so many relationships. Father, mother, husband, wife, children, friends. This is also a relationship. But this relationship is Janme Janme Prabhu Se. This relationship is eternal relationship. Srila Prabhupada is my eternal master. Here, everywhere, even in the spiritual world. The spiritual world also we serve Radha and Krishna with Srila Prabhupada as our leader. So Janme Janme Prabhu Se. He is our eternal spiritual master. So many relationships you have had, those are all beginning and end. They all had a beginning and end. All our present relationship has a beginning and an end. So see the significance of the relationship that you are formalizing today. It is an eternal relationship. I'm explaining these things for you to understand the significance. Just don't think it is some event. Don't think just like, okay, I took Diksha from Prabhupada. No, you have to think about it. How deep, how good fortune, what are the benefits of this, what are the responsibility, how much compassion and kripa that you have received from Prabhupada and you will continue to receive from Prabhupada to become free from birth, death, old age, disease and go back to Godhead. And how much we have to be grateful to such a spiritual master. We should try to fulfill his desires, his mission, serve him. Pariprashnena sevaya. You have to understand what pleases Prabhupada with respect to my own personal conduct, as well as with respect to how I serve his mission. How much book distribution I can do, how many people I can make more chant Hare Krishna, how much prasadam I can distribute. These three things are very important for Prabhupada, expanding Prabhupada's mission. Prabhupada, prasad distribution, holy name distribution, and making others also devotees. So three kind of seva you should always remember. Prabhupada pleases to Prabhupada, giving out his knowledge, means books or preaching, giving out prasadam, and then teaching younger devotees, making others devotees, connecting other souls to Prabhupada. So please remember that. Only when you feel this gratitude to Prabhupada, you will also sacrifice to go and do everything to serve Srila Prabhupada in every circumstance in your life. How I can serve Srila Prabhupada, how I can satisfy my spiritual master, my Guru, my eternal Guru, my Sadguru. 2 quotes of Prabhupada. As Krishna takes away all the sinful reactions of a person immediately upon his surrender unto him. Similarly, the external manifestation of Krishna, the representative of Krishna, who acts as the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, takes all the resultant actions of sinful life of the disciple immediately after the disciple's initiation. Thus, if the disciple follows the principle instructed by the spiritual master, he remains purified and is not contaminated by material infection. I do not know just what has happened to your old beads, but you should keep your beads always very, very carefully. They are your direct link with Krishna. So this first quote, it says that the spiritual master burns all your sinful reactions due to bad karma, millions of lives, which is all accumulated in our subtle body. Nobody can leave this material world unless he is cleaned of all karma. Karma is what gives us new body in this material world. So if we have to leave out our karma, it will take billions of years, billions of lives. So a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada, he cleans our bad karma accumulated in order to enable us to go back to Godhead. That is one of the points that one has to remember, and never again commit any sinful activity to burden the spiritual master further. Prabhupada, initiation means he is purifying, but if he does not contaminate again, then he remains purified. But if he purposefully contaminate again, that is his fault. Otherwise, during the time of initiation, is completely free from all sinful reactions. Completely. Spiritual master takes all the reactions of his sinful life. Just like Krishna says, this is a relationship discussed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is not a joke accepting a disciple. It is not a joke. It's very important task. It is not that joke. You pay me $30 and I give you. Immediately, as I push your eyes and you see light and become, these both of them go to hell. Andayatande upamanyaste apishatantriyam urudham nabaddaha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore warned that don't make many disciples. There is risk. But for preaching work, a devotee takes risk. All right, let me go to hell. Others may go to Krishna. That is Prahlad Maharaj. So the important points are, this initiation is being conducted as per July 9 directive of Srila Prabhupada. After initiation, all names will be included in Srila Prabhupada's initiated disciples book. And the initiated candidates are all very clearly the direct disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki! Our most loving spiritual master, most compassionate Vishwa Guru Srila Prabhupada ki!